You have what now, Juju? Let me put
I
her
said
on mute.
I would have took one of those little mini Tim Holtz dolls
Uh-huh.
and where like that bee or something was, like where they have their hands propped up or sitting down or something, and
Yes.
decorated that way.
On the G side and the 4 side.
Well,
Yeah, like on your alphabets, one of your
Yes.
alphabets.
Gotcha. And put a little Tim Holtz sitting. I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. He has sitting and leaning
yeah,
and their elbows propped up.
Yep.
I had some of those um pulled out earlier. Oh, like here, this dude sitting down. Is he
Okay.
sitting
Put it
down?
on all of
I
us.
think he is. Yeah, he's sitting down.
Oh yeah.
I'd put something under him to sit there. Where's my dude with the arm? I don't know. I separated a lot of my people based on size.
No,
Here,
that's what I
like that
did too.
little
I
dude
got
with his hand.
yeah.
Put that on top of your letter.
Oh yeah.
Put your
Gotcha.
letter, his hand on.
On the letter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what Juju's.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, I have a dozen of these little sand steel mainstring boxes. So I still have some
Uh-huh.
watch parts left, but I'm going to fill these with little bits and bobs and sell these because this box is so cute and you could store your
Oh,
stuff in it.
cute.
And
They're cute.
I bought these
Oh,
empty. Some
yeah.
of them I bought with springs in them, but a lot of them I
Adorable.
bought empty. But I'm going to fill them full of stuff. So yeah, I had a really good sale Monday. I mean,
Perfect.
I did really well for just one sale, so I was kind of happy. Hey, Wendy Keller, how are
Hey,
you?
Wendy. Hey, Judy.
Hey, Judy. Hey, we was just talking about my
Hi,
sale, Judy.
girls.
You only bought 2 cloth envelopes. I thought maybe I'd hold it till my next sale, if that's okay, Judy. If you want me just to put it in a manila envelope, I can, but I'll gladly hold it for you because the shipping's going to be $6 and the envelope's only five. 2 envelopes is $5. So you tell me what you want me to do because I'll do anything. I don't care. Um, I'm not feeling so good tonight, so I'm going to let Juju and Bonnie do the show and I'll watch chat. But yeah, I've had a rough day. Okay, I will hold it. Hey, Debbie, how are you?
Hey,
I'm
Debbie.
I am
Hi, Deb.
I am feeling just a little rough tonight, so I'm going to charge because I'm feeling a little under the weather. So
Is it getting
anyway.
cold up there, Debbie?
Oh yes, it is. It's colder than hell. Yes.
I know it is here
It
too.
got down to like 30s, 20s last night. Yeah,
Yep.
it's cold.
Here, it did here too.
No, are all
It was.
all your trees turning?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
This
they
is
were so pretty.
I know it's Pike County Color Drive this weekend. Up well, where Louisiana's at, Bonnie. So when you
yeah.
cross the bridge in Louisiana, that's Pike County. So they have several towns, and it's Pike County Color Drive. So
Cool.
anyway, I'm gonna try to do it with my daughter this weekend.
Cool. Sounds like fun.
Yes, I think so. Oh. Yeah, I'm just kind of having a rough day. Some days are good days, and some days aren't so good. And today's not so good. You girls got all your playing cards ready to work on? I think probably Bonnie, I'm going to put it on you, and you can start explaining, and then as more people come in, we'll just you can do your show and tell. But that one's really cute.
All right. What we're going to make, ladies, for my part, I don't have it put together yet here, is we're going to make this. They're not on there yet. We're going to make this where it opens. Has a little door in it. It takes 2 cards. And then you have your writing space here. And then your design. You can do anything you want on your bottom card.
So what'd you do? Just tear some paper and put that little Tim Holtz boy on there, Bonnie? So that's just a torn piece of.
Yeah. It was, oops, I got a piece here. It was just brown paper that I had. I
Oh, and you
just
stamped
had
it?
scraps. And then I stamped it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a
Cute.
stamp here that I used. I used this half on the inside and then this half on the outside. Not that it matters, but okay. And basically how you do it, take a face card. It works better with face cards. Okay. And depending on if you want to use the inside or the design side, or if you want to use this side, will depend on which lines on your face card you cut on. Okay. If you want it to open, oops, you can't really tell on this card. But if you want it to cut, or if you want it to open this way so you see the face of your card, then you're going to cut it top, down, and across, and you're going to do the scoring here. If you score it on the inside and the outside, it works the best because you'll get the most flip. Me, I'm going to cover both sides because that card's kind of ugly. But like I did this one, see, I just cut across, down, and across, and I covered it again with brown paper. And it's just a hinged little door. Okay. Then I cut out a piece of cellophane, and I didn't buy this cellophane. It's a piece of packaging that some stickers or something came in. I just have this really thin, and I cut it to fit over that. So you can see it shiny there. Okay. And then you put your card that you cut on top, and that creates your layers for your card. You on the back side of your card, if you want to put paper in it, you know, for more writing space.
Judy, just go to the dollar store and buy you a deck of cards for $1 and you'll have 52 cards.
Yep. That's pretty simple, right, ladies? The hardest part is
do you glue each layer down? So I mean you're gonna glue the go a little dab of glue all the way around the card and lay the cellophane on?
I use a tape runner, but that's my preference. Or like the red line tape. Because
double-sided tape.
Because they're slick cards, glue doesn't really work very good. But you can also staple them. You can also use the stapler. Okay. And you can get all fancy here and you can put, you know, a little doorknob on it so they have something to you know, open it with. And hold on a second. I gotta grab my little thing here.
Probably the cellophane. What's the cellophane for, Bonnie?
The cellophane is to cover this little dot, to cover your bottom card, okay? It's just to cover that. Keep it clean, basically. Oops, I'm throwing things. And you sandwich it between your 2 cards. So you get the, well, my light won't hit it there. See, it's got cellophane on it.
You probably wouldn't have to use cellophane, but it just gives it a little shine. Yeah.
My thing is when you write on this, depending on what you use, what kind of paper you put on the thing, I didn't want it transferring to this. So that's why I do cellophane on it, because I never know, what people are gonna write in it with. If it's a magic marker, a gel pen,
The Sharpie, yeah, Sharpie gel pen, yeah.
because I've had them transfer, to the actual page, and I didn't like
What
it.
kind of what kind of tape gun is that, Bonnie? Where'd you get that tape gun?
Oh, I don't know. It's old. It's Herma. I've had it for years. But
I've ordered some of those before, like I ordered one from Uline, and they don't work worth a crap
oh,
for
well,
me anyway.
I also
See,
have
that's
my.
what, yeah, I have, yes, I had one of those, and I couldn't, I mean, I had a hard time keeping the tape
It's a
from
pain.
breaking.
This is a pain in the butt.
Yes.
But okay, then all right. The final thing that I do here, once I get it all together, I'm going to take that cellophane out there for like a second, is okay, I have these little charms like this, and it has a little hole in it
Uh-huh.
there. And I use the brad and I attach it here. And then I can turn the leaf, open this, but then with the brad in it, I can switch it back and it'll hold that little door
Yeah,
shut.
yeah, it'll move back and forth. How cute.
Yeah.
Cute,
You
cute.
can use any kind of charm you want. I just happen to have this. So I'm going to use that on there.
I'll be anxious to see that when it's finished.
Okay. Anybody have any questions?
Really cute idea. I'm going to have to try that.
Yeah. I like making them, and there's a video on YouTube somewhere, but I couldn't find her link to it. Because she also does them where she cuts out the entire center and she'll put cellophane in there and she'll put leaves or something and use it like a slide,
Oh, yeah.
a see-through
Yeah.
window. But then there's no writing space. And I like to have the writing space. So
Yeah.
that's why I do mine like this. But if there's no questions, then we'll shoot to Juju so she
All right.
can show you.
Yeah, and you can finish that. Yeah, you can finish that, and we'll look at the finished
Yep.
product.
I'll show you how it ends up.
Hey, I got a bunch of stuff. Okay, with playing cards, you can do a lot of things with them. I saw where Judy said she really didn't know what to do with them. You can do them just like an ATC or an artist trading card because it's the exact same size. And then you can decorate either side that you want. And I did this one and I just put, I used pattern paper and I had gel printed. It pulled up some paint that was on my gel plate with it. And I just put that down. And then this is a picture from when I went to Bonnie's. There was a spider web on side the bluff. So I tore that around and put that there because it made a little heart right there. And then this was some of my mixed media stenciling and painting and gel painting and stuff. So I just put that down. And then I took that stencil over top of it. And that could be like that. You could do anything. I mean, your imagination is just whatever you can come up with. And then I used my stencil and put my little dandelion there and used some Winka Stella in the middle there for that. And then the rules of the artist trading card is nothing can hang off of it. You'll decorate it any way you want to, anything. You can even make it as thick as you want to, put buttons, big, bulky stuff, whatever you want. It has to stay within the size of the card. And then on the
no
back, you
dangle
would,
or nothing. No dangle or nothing. It
right,
just has to be
just
that.
within the size, yeah. And then on the back of it, you would just put your name or what you go by. and the date you did it, and then usually people name the card. You know, like I might say this was Make-A-Wish. They would name the card, and then if you did a series of them, you would say, you know, Make-A-Wish 1 of 5, and I would have 5 Make-A-Wish in there. And that's what you put on the back of them. And they have stamps that has all that stuff that you could stamp on it and fill it in, instead of just writing it out if you wanted to.
Yeah, artist trading cards is a big thing to swap.
Yes, it is. And then you can also, if you want to do an artist trade card, you could do this and you could glue it down for a tuck spot. You could slide it in. You could cover the back up if you want to write on it. Or you could just leave it like that and slide it in a pocket, or use it just for decoration, just to decorate a pocket or a belly band or anything like that. You don't have to do your trading. One thing that I did on this one and on the back of it is you can use it for a writing spot. Is I took another one of my jelly prints that I did. I just cut the middle of the card out, and I just took my X-Acto knife. And y'all know I can't cut no straight line, but I found that when I do my cards, if I take this one and line my card up, my eyeballs will let me go from line to line. And I just cut out the middle part of the card, that part there, and leave this piece. And then I put, I glue my gel print to it. And then I just put down the little guy here, and one little Tim Holtz little Halloween thingies, and a butterfly for decoration on the front. And then I have a journaling card on the back, and I can slip that in a pocket, or you know,
So you
use
cut the middle of the, you just cut the middle of the card out.
I did, and then I use the middle of my card as a little tag.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I could use, in I sand my cards, so I could use it as a tag for either just decoration. And I also took a paper punch. I took this paper punch and just punched in between the two closures. And that's scrap ribbon, no fabric, that I just glued to the back of it. And you know, you could slide it back behind a pocket, or if you want to put that down for a pocket, you could just slide that back behind it. You know, whatever you wanted to do. But you can also, you know, reuse that. The other thing is, y'all have heard of Kathleen Meyer's Peekaboo pockets.
No.
You can make, okay, well, her Peekaboo pockets that she makes is where you, when you glue it down on the page, you're going to glue this side, this part here, and you're going to glue this side here. So this here, so whatever you put in it, when you put it in, it will, you know, peek out right there. And it's, you know, that little corner will peek out, or whatever corner that you attach them to, or stagger your stuff on to attach it. So I just made a Peekaboo.
Cards. That's just
Two cards.
put together.
Yep, 2 cards put together. And what I did was just take 2 cards. These came from the Dollar Tree. I took 2 cards and then just kind of sanded the top lightly, and I used a Dollar Tree sand block because that's the only thing I can keep up with. And then I put this down over it. I just tore a piece out, Mod Podged it down, decoupaged it in there. And then this was a picture that I took up under Bonnie Swinging Bridge, where somebody had did some graffiti art, and it was so pretty to me, so I took a picture of it. So I just put that here, and then on this side here, I fussy cutted that gel print and stencil that I did, and I put it over top of the 2 cards. And then I put a Tim Holtz. I put the Tim Holtz thing there because I messed his eyeball up. I was going to put some Winka Stella in his eyeball. That was an eyeball there. Well, it didn't turn out right. So I put this over top of it, and I put the Raven up there. And I can use that as a pocket.
Hey, Pearl.
This one I used, I would put it down as a tuck spot, and then it has the little belly band in it, and then I put one of the little I forgot what the cigarette coupons in it. And
Or
I,
just a piece of lace and the pearls over the top.
this is lace. This is a baby wipe that I use to clean my paints up with. And then that's some pearls.
Cute.
And then I would, you could use this for a pocket. You could do a tuck spot. You could just paper clip it in, however you want to do that. That's another way that you can use them. And then this one, I started it because that's what I was going to use. You can even collage over them. So I took my sewing machine and just did some rough sewing down the side, kind of the heart pattern, and kind of weaved it down the side. And then I have different collage papers. And then I could like put some old stuff, if I want to do a little collage on it. I could do that. You could attach flowers to it. If you want to decorate it with flowers, fabric bows, paper bows, stamps, stickers. You can collage and use guest checks and collage them up with guest checks. You can decoupage napkins on them. And tissue paper. This is some bird tissue paper. And you can decoupage the bird tissue paper over them. So the one that I was going to do this evening was take this one and just do one where I collage on it, and then I'm going to take another plain one and I'm going to do the napkin on it. Now, what I do to prepare my cards is if I'm going to use both of them, if I want to use both sides, then I would just sand both sides. You don't have to sand much. All you want to do is just lightly go over it like this, just to get that first shellac layer off of it. And then over the back. You can see the back. The back, it'll change colors. I don't know what grit this is. It's the only one the Dollar Tree sells. It's their little sanding block they have in their automotive department back there. And that's it. That allows it knocks that first sand off. See? Can you see that right there, the shiny part there? And then that part there is kind of less shiny and kind of scruffy looking. That's how you want it to look, because your glue and everything will stick. Whatever you put on it will stick to that. Will stick now. And that's it. And then you just decide what you want to put on it and go for it.
What kind of glue do you use, Juju?
Oh, I use my Nana's glue. And if I'm going to put a cover over it, I use that new Mod Podge mixture. And look, y'all, on these cards, you see how clear that is? It's almost transparent. And that is using the packing paper. See how it looks there? But if I use a solution, and
can you give us your secret to your solution? What is it?
Oh yeah, it's real. It's gloss. You want to use gloss or high gloss, and you can use gel medium, matte medium, but have the gloss version. You can use. I use this as gloss Mod Podge, but the trick is the gloss. And all I did was just put a third of the high gloss Mod Podge, and then the rest of it is Elmer screw glue. Just regular old first grader screw glue that we used to eat.
Yeah.
That, and the trick though is the water. When you put it down, I'll do this one without it. When you'll put it down, and then you want to stick your paper to it.
And then you put another thing
And
on
then
top.
yeah, you want to have it on the bottom and the top, and then it'll dry. Well, that's still not as transparent as the other one. The trick is the water. If you put it down, let me get one of these. If you put it down, and if you use a napkin, because y'all might can do it. Y'all know I'm the messiest crafter, I think, on YouTube. But if you can do it, go for it. I can't. So if I do a napkin, what I just do is take my water bottle, and I just spray the card. And then I place my napkin down. If I use something that'll hold water like this.
Your desk looks like mine. Look at that mess.
Yeah, don't look. My camera reset itself. Y'all don't look. Don't look behind the curtain.
Yeah.
If you did, I bumped it or the cat bumped it, somebody bumped it. This will hold water without tearing. So I just spray it like that and then put it down over top of it. See, immediately you can see how clear it is. And it's going to stay that way.
Get the camera back down close so we can see it.
Okay, let me find it. Oh. I think Casey bumped he jumped off my lap. But wrong way, y'all don't really need to see that. Y'all did not see anything. You had a bad nightmare and fell asleep behind your keyboard.
Yeah.
Okay. And
So,
then
so the water.
Yeah. It's the water and high gloss is the trick. I've tested it with the other stuff, and it's the high gloss, and it doesn't matter what you put it in, Mod Podge, school glue, whatever you like to use to do your decoupaging with. Just make sure that you add the high gloss, or the gloss to it. But it's the gloss, and then not only is it the gloss, but it's the water. See, there's that one when we use the water, compared to this one, both nines, compared to that one without the water.
Oh yeah, it's real glossy with the red
Yeah, and it's
and
it's real see-through too. See, it's more translucent than this one. This one has the card, this, and this. Then I put this over top of all of it, and
really?
you can and you can see how you can see through it. So, but the trick is the water. And the only way I can do when I use napkins or rice paper stuff that doesn't hold water well is I put a good layer down and then mist whatever I'm working with and then put down the napkin or whatever.
Gotcha.
That way, you can see through it. You're right, Sandy. That is the way our desk is supposed to look.
Yeah. What my lap looks like, because I don't have a desk, but yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to look. And if it doesn't, you're not having fun enough when you're crafting.
You're not having fun or crafting. You got it.
Yeah, but that is a trick. When and that was I looked her name up because I was so upset that I couldn't remember it before. It's the painting crafter. When Bonnie comes back on, I'm gonna stop and look her up.
Okay.
But we put her name in it last
medium
time.
School glue, and then your water. Your tissue paper will hold water like that. Sewing paper held water, but
if not, put it. And when you put it against the card like that, it'll kind of. But we can straighten that out. That's not it warped, and it's not a big deal. We always deal with warp all the time. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
It's and you can even layer them. Like with this one, I can go through. I got an ink. I can go through and layer the stuff on it, and then but to help keep it translucent, I would just put
you use a spatula, not a brush, huh?
Yeah, I use one of those silicone makeup brushes from the Dollar Tree. You know why I do it, Miss Dale? I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you the honest God truth. Because I'm too lazy.
To wash a brush.
Wash a brush. I know. I'm going to get one of those spatulas because I'm too lazy. Yeah, I go through so many brushes because I don't clean my brush.
Yeah, I lay my brush down and I forget, then I had to go clean it and they look like this. And I like
and
to
they're
paint
stiff
with
to
my
the board.
brushes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then even I was trying to even I washed, oh, that's not it, that's it. I bought these from Walmart. And I washed them with soap, did the scrubbing thing, but they still that Mod Podge and school glue and everything. And Nana, especially Nana's glue, because it's like that art glitter glue. It's
Yeah.
real. I mean, look how stiff that is.
I know you can't hardly use them again.
So you don't get much usage out of it. This
Yeah.
one, I just lay it down and then I just go like this and it
When it
just peels
dries, you can
off.
peel it off when it dries.
And it's so clean after it
Good
peels off.
idea. Hi, Miss Callahan.
Hi, Pat.
All right, Pat. She must have walked away. But anyway, that's looking cute, cute, cute.
Yeah. And then I always like to tear my napkins. I don't like to have a cut. I don't do straight edges too well. I don't like them.
How'd you tear that off so quickly like that without a piece of tape or nothing? It just came right off.
Oh yeah, because I ripped it off. See, I tore it off and it was all tore off right here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And then I can do that side. I can put water down in there.
I'm going to have to get some of that high gloss medium. Make
Yeah,
me
and
some of
it
that.
right. And I did buy the gloss medium, but y'all know that stuff's expensive.
So
So
what do you
I
buy?
had I had some high gloss Mod Podge here at the house. So I got it, and since it was high gloss, I just used a third of it instead of half and half. I used a third of the high gloss Mod Podge and then filled the rest of it up. And that's just one of those hair jugs. I've said 16 ounces, maybe. You think? Might
Probably.
be. Yeah, it's either. I don't
Might be
think it's
8
30.
ounces.
Yeah, I think it's 16 is what it said. That's just one of those little hair gel things. And I filled the other 2/3 up with the school glue. And but it works on anything as long as you have the gloss. Any adhesive so far that I've tested does it. Water based adhesive. I hadn't tried mixing nothing because Bonnie said I have a volcano. So see there is, and you can see even with the 2 layers, you can still see the hearts.
Mm-hmm. And
So
you sprayed the card before you put the napkin down with water.
right, I did. Then I lay the napkin down, and then you cover it back over. So you want to do 2 layers. You want to
Uh-huh.
do your glue mixture, your water, and then your napkin, then your glue mixture. Or you can do glue mixture and then you spray your paper that holds the water down, and then your glue mixture. But this wants to be glue mixture, item, glue mixture. You always want to finish it on top.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah. As long as you do the bottom and the top layer and the water, it's worked with all of my I did it with Aline tacky glue, water-based PVC tacky glue. I did it with that. It worked with that. I had some art glitter glue, it worked with that. It works with my Nana's glue. And I had some Clear Leans tacky glue, it worked with that. And that's all I've tried. And then just the regular school glue. Oh, the Elmer's all in one or glue
Yeah,
all
Elmer's.
or something all.
yeah, $1 at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, yeah. All that worked fine too. But and that works on anything that you decify. I just been like I use it on all my matte media now. This is like my third jar. I use it on all my glue book and stuff and all of that. I use it for all of that little business. And
How
then
you
I would dry it with the heating gun and cut it off, and that card would be done because you would cut all of that off and you would just have the card. And then you could add your word, and if you wanted a butterfly, I would add a butterfly right here on my stuff, or and you could add a word to it, whatever you want to do. And that would be one of your cards.
Hey Angela, how are you tonight? How you getting along, Body? You want us to come back to you for a minute?
Oh, I'm done with that one. You
All
want to
right,
come see?
yep, I want to come see.
Okay, here we go. I put lace on the edge. I know you can't see it. Let me see if I can turn my light down here. Well, that didn't help none.
But we can see it. Yeah, it's cute with the lace on
I
the
have
edge.
lace there. Okay, I used a brad to put my little leaf on. And ta-da!
Well, there's your little Tim Holtz man, and then your little girls on top going in to chase that little boy. And there's
Yeah,
your journaling card.
I have 2 journaling spaces here and back there. And that's it.
That's really cute. That is really cute.
But and then I was piddling with this one. This was just a 6 of clubs, and I put a piece of Tim Holtz tissue paper. You know, the rolls of it that come in the tubes.
Yeah.
I have this scrap here, so I used glue stick, put the word friendship on it, and that's all I'm gonna do to it.
You're
It's
not going to
like
put
that.
cellophane on the inside of that one?
No, because all I'm gonna do is I put a label right there. I'm not gonna do nothing fancy with it, but you can make them as simple or as elaborate as you want to. And you can put,
Yeah.
Dangles or whatever, as long as it doesn't interfere with the door. You
Yep.
can do whatever you want with them. But that is my take on what to do with playing cards.
That is
Ta-da.
really cute. I'm going to have to try that.
Yeah.
Bonnie is talented, Wilhelmina. You are right. You girls know what I do with playing cards. I mean, you've all bought tags from me. I'm not feeling well tonight, so I'm not going to show you anything because you have all bought from me before. I put playing cards on a tag and decorate it with lace and appliques. I make an envelope pocket and I put a playing card on it. I mean, you girls have all bought tons of playing cards or bought things from me that had playing cards on it. I just sold some the other night. So I'm not going to show you I'm not going to do anything because I'm not feeling well and I ain't going to drag a bunch of stuff to my desk. So, anyway, I just wanted to let you know that I'm not doing playing cards. I'm going to leave it up to these girls. I just wanted to say hi and tell you I'm not feeling too good tonight. So, anyway, we're going to go back to Juju. What are you doing there, Juju? You poking a hole?
I'm sorry, I had me on mute. I am putting an eyelet in. I'm trying to not mess it up because it's still wet. But
That's what I want to learn how to do, to put an eyelet in. My eyelets will not work. Hey, Carol.
What do you have the problem with?
When I put the eyelet in, to push it down, it never the little things don't hold over the back. The eyelet never stays in. So I think we do one night making lots of eyelets and things.
yeah.
But I don't have that great big thing. All I got's a crocodile.
Yeah,
Yes,
I have that one too. It's still in the package. But my crocodile, okay, there's a secret to these little things on here. Okay. These little things, one of them will smash it flat so it'll go straight down. And the other one, like that, will spread it out. Did you know that?
No.
if you're using the round one, see, my poor thing, it's been used so much, it's about tore up. They say you can't destroy them, but yeah, you can if you've done 20,000 eyelets on them. Anyway, yeah, you have the straight down and you have the where it makes it flare out. Okay.
So I need to do the one that makes it flare out.
Yeah, try that one and see. Okay, then
What's that one look like?
on the itty bitty one, you have the same thing. The one that makes it go straight down and the one that makes it flare out.
Which one is the one that makes it flare out? The one you got there now?
Yes, that one.
Okay.
And here, maybe I can show you. See how that one's round and little?
Uh-huh.
That one's flat. That one's like a hill.
Okay.
Well, looks like a hill. Can you see
Yes.
that? Okay.
Yes.
That's the one that makes it flare out.
All right. There's probably where my problem is, I'm going to say.
Yeah. Just play with it. A lot of times it's also the eyelets that we have.
That's what
Depending on
I've heard. I've heard you got to use Stampin' Up! Eyelets. What eyelets do you use?
I have all kinds of eyelets. I've been collecting them for 20 years.
So you don't have any problem with eyelets?
Oh, every now and then I get one that messes up. But see, hold on a second and I'll show you.
So if it messes up, can you just pull that out and make another eyelet?
Absolutely. See, I have all those. And this is how my little ones are. This is a tackle box. I keep all mine separated by color. But
So you want the one that's with a hill, okay? Because I have, it looks like on this crocodile, I have three with a hill. Well,
Yeah, Miss Deb, if you take your you know how I was wiggling it back and forth? That's how I can tell. Cause sometimes I can't tell if I got the right one on
all
my
right,
on this
hang on a
big
minute.
bite.
Okay, all right.
I don't this bless it. Between the cat and me, I keep hitting the remote. Um I put mine on because I just can't tell. My eyes ain't good. See, there's a little one on my big bite. There's the one that makes it flare out. Well, sometimes I can't tell and I'll have it pushed down and I'll have the little one because they're kind of the same color. But when I was putting it on there, I was putting the card in and when I go to push it down, it jiggles. But the one that doesn't, when it flares out, it's big. When I go to put it down, it doesn't jiggle. Oh, you
Oh,
can't see it. It doesn't jiggle. That's how I can tell if I got a little one or a big one. I use the little one if I have a thick book I'm trying to push it straight down on and get it through the book and get it down in the book, and then I flare it out. Like on the cards, I flare it out. And I bought Bonnie, cover your ears. I'm sorry, anybody I offend, but I bought some off Temu. That's why,
I buy a
And
lot. Close your ears, Bonnie. I buy a ton of stuff at Temu because
yeah,
my stuff is so cheap that I gotta use cheap. I gotta
yeah.
buy stuff that's cheap. But
And I couldn't push it, so I pushed it down too hard. So the ones from Temu, if you have to be careful because if you push them down too hard, they flare out and everything real good. They just crack open. See?
they split. Yeah.
Yeah, they split.
oh, gotcha.
And then I did not keep them separate. See, I didn't do Bonnie. Bonnie's better than me. I just threw them all in there and dig around for what I want. So I don't know which one was Temu and which one was Amazon. I think the coated ones are the ones I bought from Amazon. And the coated ones that are
Move
coated
it
all
up
the
a
way
little.
through.
Move it up a little in front of your
Like
camera.
that.
There you go. Yeah.
The coated ones that are coated all the way through, I think, are the ones I got from Amazon. And they're a little thicker feeling and they do better. They wasn't that expensive either because I bought these when I first started drunk journaling a couple years ago, and I still have a whole bunch. But
All
you
right.
get
Well,
like a
we're gonna have
ton.
to play around
You
with this. Yeah, just get because maybe that's my problem. I'm not using the right thing.
Yeah, mine tears up when I don't use the right thing. So because I can't see up close, I got that 50-yard stretch. I have to do the feel thing, and that's how I learned to do it, was by the jiggle. Because if you see the bump and put it on there, when you go to press it down on there, it doesn't do the jiggle. But if you do the little bitty one and you go to press it down, it jiggles. I mean, it really rocks back and forth.
Okay.
And I know I gotta look because I probably got the wrong one.
Hey, hi everybody in chat. Sorry, we're not ignoring you. Hi,
Oh,
Carol.
no. Yep.
No,
Yep.
it's just kind of hard to.
Yeah. No,
I
I'm
hadn't learned how
watching
to do
chat
that
because
yet.
I'm not doing anything. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I was just watching her put that eyelet, and I have a hard time with eyelets. So that's my thing.
That's
Carol says
hilarious.
she heard the one from Craftalier are really good and much less expensive than we are memory keepers. I've never heard of Craftalier. Is Craftalier a, a shop to buy from? Craftalier? I have never heard of Craftalier. Have you heard of Craftalier, girls?
I'm writing it down. I hadn't heard of it.
I've never heard of it.
I'm gonna have to play around. See, I can't do eyelets, so I don't do eyelets, but I love them, but I can't get them to hold.
Yeah, and
Oh,
the cards look really cute. This one's still wet though, but the cards look really cute. With the eyelet in it, with some, a little charm hanging down.
yeah,
And I've even put a bullpen, a bub pen through it with
yeah,
a charm or a bead on it, and it
yeah.
looks
No,
really
it's really
cute.
cute.
But when this card dries, another one. See, when I cut it up, I still had, because it was wet, it still had some of that jaggedness to it. And when you layer them with the glue and stuff, they don't. Even though you put water on it, you can't do that water trick. It doesn't tear nice. But
And I
after
like
it's
the
all,
jagged. Yeah, I like the jagged.
yeah, after it's all dried and completely dried, you can take your little sanding block and sand
Oh
it,
yeah,
and it'll smooth right out, and all that'll go away, and you won't have to try to cut. Because if I try to cut, I'll wind up cutting the card because I can't cut straight line.
Carol says it's a Spanish-based craft company, but have a U.S. website too. Reasonable prices and lots of great stuff. So I guess I'm going to have to write that down too. Oh my girls, I ain't worth a crap tonight. Craftalier. I'm going to write that
That's
down.
okay. Does anybody have any questions about the cards
Yeah,
that we did?
I
yeah.
do.
Anybody have any questions?
Okay, Pat. What's your question?
Hey.
How did you do the fold for the bunny? How did you do the
Yeah.
fold for the
Oh, okay. Let
window?
me put it on Bonnie. Let me put it on Bonnie. Just a second, so she
I
can
was
show you again
I
what
was
she
trying
did.
to watch, but I was driving.
Well, that's fine.
The fold for this,
Yeah. Yep.
is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
That fold?
Yeah.
I lay it on my scoreboard and I score it.
Okay, you scored it. That's what I
Then I
wanted to know.
flip it over. I flip it over and score it again
Oh,
on
okay.
both sides.
All right. That's what I was trying to figure out.
So I have ease and movement with it. Otherwise, if you do one, then it tends to do like, when you score anything, you get the one this but you get the one and it doesn't want to do that. So I score it both so I have ease in using it.
Okay.
Are you doing a playing card, Pat?
I was trying to, but I was a little too ambitious with Bonnie's.
Aw.
That's all.
Yeah, I'm going to try it when I
It's
feel better. Yeah, I'm going to have to try it when I
yeah,
feel better.
it's really easy.
Oh, and then you just take the 7 of clubs or hearts or whatever, and you
That's
put
the back.
stuff over it. Got it. Yeah, that's
Right.
the back. Right.
Yep.
Yeah, the show her the Tim Holtz one. It's really cute with the leaf. Did you see that one, Pat?
I did see that one. That is flipping
That's really cute.
adorable.
I know, that's really cute. And she put cellophane on top of the little boy.
Right, I did. Because this is writing space.
Yeah, because I was listening, but I couldn't watch while I was driving, so I was listening.
Right.
Hey,
Well,
Carol.
like I said, depending on the paper that you use, this is just brown paper.
Right.
Packing.
Amazon, yeah, it comes from an Amazon bag, yeah.
So it won't be too bad about transferring depending on the pen that I use. But I've noticed like gel pens and stuff like that, they do transfer to the other side, and I was ruining them trying to trying to write on them. So I just added the cellophane to it.
Gotcha.
I love the leaf little closure. That's really cute.
Hey Juju, those are from Temu.
Oh, so Bonnie buys from Temu too.
Oh no, you don't say.
Actually, somebody sent me a whole bunch of them because I didn't know what to do with them. So
Cute idea.
So I found a use for them. I put them on there. But
That's very cute.
That's really a cute card. Oh. Girls, I made invoices today and I sent everybody's invoice out. So as soon as you pay, I'll ship out. I'm having hand surgery tomorrow, so I'll be out of a commission for a few days. So I don't know that I'll be crafting, but I'll see what I can do. But I'm having carpal tunnel surgery on my left hand in the morning at 7:20. So
no.
I figured I'd get my invoicing done. And I shipped about, 12 packages today. So if you pay, I'll ship out as quickly as I'll ship out tomorrow or definitely Friday. Because like I said, I don't know if I'll be home tomorrow to meet the mailman, but I'll definitely ship out. So I sent everybody's invoices that's bought from me off Pearls like last Thursday and then what I sold on Monday. What are you working on, Juju?
I was just trying to finish up this card.
You just collaging?
I am. I'm using the I forgot what they called them. The stickers that look like the paper's burnt.
Oh, well, I didn't know they were stickers, but I got a lot of that burnt paper.
Yeah. Yeah, they're stickers. They're like paper's burnt.
Cute.
Comes on the,
Does anybody have any questions? Does anybody want to know anything else? How to decorate playing cards?
You can also use tea bags instead of tissue paper or pattern paper.
Yeah.
And if you like doing the mixed media and want to do the mixed media, if you sand the cards real good, sometimes you can do the alcohol inks and stuff with them. I hadn't had much luck, just because y'all know I'm probably impatient and not doing it right. But I just cover it with a white, just the white part of the napkin, or a tea bag. Just cover that, and then don't put the Mod Podge on top. Just do it on the bottom, and then after dry it, and then I take that part and do my sprays on it, or do my squishing or flopping or whatever I want them to do to it. And I use adding my stuff that way.
She used an X-Acto knife. She used an I'll put it back on Bonnie real quick. She used an X-Acto knife and went around the line of the king. She used a face card.
Yep. I use this and hold on, a ruler. That's how I'd line it up and cut it like that. Because it makes it easier.
Yeah. And then you score your left side where your door open, unless you want your door to open the other way, but
right.
Then you just score both sides of the card.
You can have it open backwards, but doors to me always open that way.
Yes, me too. Hey, Elena, how are you?
Except
Your
my
package
front
went
door.
out today, Elena.
It goes in though.
Yeah. But yeah, that's a cute idea. That's a really cute idea. I don't know if I got an X-Acto knife. I'm gonna have to see if I got an X-Acto. I got a big, I got a big one, but I don't have a small one like that. I don't think.
This is not my idea. The lady did it on YouTube. So I just saw it and I had to do it, and so I did.
Yep. Is that your Ink Estella pen?
No, it's a alcohol marker. I'm just coloring their socks and the bow and all that.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah. You can go back watch Alina because Bonnie showed us how to do one. Well, she already had it cut, but she just showed you how to cut it right there. But yeah, you can go back and watch it. If you have any questions, you can always email or message me, and but
Yeah,
it's really
or
it's real easy.
Elena, are you in Deb's Facebook group? You can always leave a message there, and we can get back with you if you ever have
Yeah.
questions on anything.
These girls will post all these on the group tomorrow. So yeah, and yeah, if there's any questions, you can sure ask us in the group. That's good. All right, let's go back to Juju and see what she's doing. You're welcome, Alina. What are you doing, Juju? We can't see you. You're down
I'm
too
just,
low.
oh, I'm sorry. I'm just watercoloring. I don't think you can see it. Oh. Yeah, it's not showing up because it's so white. But I'm just taking my watercolor pens. There we go. And just going and watercoloring I put the flowers on it that I took off a gift bag. And they were white with the glitter. And then I'm just taking my watercolor markers, brushes, and going through and coloring them.
You girls just love doing all that kind of stuff with those pencils and that mix, all those things. I never could ever get into using all that, distress stains, all that stuff. Oh, I may have to call her a night, girls. I really don't feel very good.
Well, Deb, we've been on here almost an hour, so
Yeah.
thanks for
Yeah.
joining us, ladies. Deb's not feeling good, so we're gonna cut it short. But if you make one, post it in the group. We'd love to see what you're doing.
Yes, hope you girls get one together and yeah, post it in the group. And I'll try to work on something as soon as I feel better. But like I said, you girls have bought enough stuff from me that on my playing cards, I put them on tags, I put them on envelopes, and I decorate them with lace and appliques and bows. So yeah, it's you know my work. I don't do all that, like Juju and Bonnie does, which is really cute with their pins and stuff. So it's nice to see all that. But yes, we are going to call her a night, and I'll post in the group tomorrow when I get home, let you know how my hand surgery went and see what I can do with my hand for a couple of days. Maybe I'll try to clean house. What do you think?
Yeah, you might recover a little bit first.
What'd you say, Bonnie? Oh, I didn't know if you said something. All right, girls.
Oh.
I will talk to you all, girls, later in the week. How's that? Good night. Thanks, Bonnie and Juju, so much for picking up the slack for me. I appreciate it.
Bye.
Love you, girls.